Good morning. I have a very early doctor's appointment today. It is, what time is it at? Like 7:45. And it is 5:28, so I'm up nice and early. I took a shower. Tomorrow is Infusion day, so today is going to be crazy. I have to go to the doctor at 7:45, and then I have a PET scan tonight at 7. I might have to convince my daughter to meet me, maybe my mom, but I haven't done that yet. Not good, because I have to get a babysitter or else I won't be able to do my scan. I know my daughter gets off at 5. I would hate to do that to her, to ask her to come sit with Lyric, but she might just have to. The PET scan's kind of like a 2-hour event too, so my mom's done it before. I think she would be willing. Anyways, I just gotta get it done. I am very nervous about it, and I gotta read the directions in the portal, like how to prepare for this, because I forgot actually. You have to fast for a little period of time, so I gotta just remind myself closer to the time. I'll look it up here shortly. It's not so bad getting up early. You just have to get out of bed, and then you're fine. I wanted to tell you guys a really cool quote that I heard this morning. What must to give light must endure burning. And that is by a Victor, something with an R. I can definitely relate to that quote, because, you know, I'm a prime example of, I think I have a lot of light in me. I have a lot of good in me. I'm very positive and have a great attitude most of the time. I mean, that's just like my natural, that's just how I am. And that's a very good quality to have. It doesn't come naturally to a lot of people. It does not come naturally to a lot of people, but it just does to me. Even if I'm stressed out in a bad mood, I easily get over it, and I genuinely feel this peace and this happiness within myself. I know my man struggles with that because he doesn't naturally feel that way, especially when there's a lot of stressful things going on. So I'm very blessed to feel that way for sure. I'm really nervous about the PET scan because this round I have not been able to really get a high milligram of Lenvima in me due to mostly my breathing problems that the Lenvima is causing for me. So is that gonna... I had such big goals, like, I'm gonna eat the healthiest, I'm gonna exercise every day, I'm gonna take this stronger medication, and I could still have goals moving forward. Honestly, at this point, before I had been like, I just want to have surgery, like, why is this being, strung out for so long? Because I'm a little scared when the Lenvima will stop working eventually. And that's something I heard another fellow cancer vlogger talk about, is eventually the treatments will stop working. That's so scary to think about, because I never really thought about that before. I was just thinking, I could be on this medication forever, and it, will just keep working in me. And the problem is, I don't think it works forever, but I could be wrong. That's something that I would love the doctor to clarify for me today, and I'm gonna ask him. But as of right now, what do I want to do in my cancer journey is I would like to keep doing this medication more. I don't think I'm ready to have surgery. I think, and that's been the goal of the doctors, is he wants me to go as long as I can, as long as the medicine's working. So, as long as the medicine's shrinking everything and doing its job, he wants me to stay on it. And you know what, you guys, this medication, it's not that bad. But even if it's still doing its job and really shrinking everything down drastically, I want to keep my goals and just step it up more. I've been really getting in my Bible lately, and you know what? I'm very proud of myself for that. It's so nice to be able to study God and just like enjoy my life so much. I love my little son. You guys already know, but I love that kid so much. And I have to be there for him. I have to be there for my baby. And I even made a promise with God, like, please let me raise my son up until, I don't know, up until he's just like 16 years old, 18 preferably. But please, God, let me raise my son and teach him how to be until he's 18, and then you can take me to heaven. Please. Do it again.
Hi, vlog.
Hi, we're in the car at the hospital. Lyric's got his chocolate-covered pretzel snacks.
You eat it. No,
I wish I could eat them, but I can't eat any sugar. I'm so jealous. Let me smell it. Oh, it smells so good. Yeah, I'm doing the PET scan right now. So I've been fasting. I haven't ate. And my daughter, Rowan, is meeting us here so she can watch her little brother.
Why see her?
That's not Rowan. That's another girl running. I don't know why she's running.
Maybe she's homeless.
Maybe she's homeless. Oh, I guess, huh? Maybe. Maybe she's late for her appointment. So she's like, I gotta hurry and get in there. I printed out. Oh! What? Did you find the marker lid? And you're dropping snacks in here? Oh, I could feel it, but I can't get it. Okay. Anyways, we're gonna go in and get this PET scan. Everybody say a prayer so that we have good PET scan results. I don't want any new cancer, and I want everything to be shrinking. Can you ask God to please give us good results for mommy's cancer? Mm-hmm. Okay, say a prayer. Go. Mm-hmm. Okay, when you're done swallowing.
Dear Jesus, please get my mom's cancer out. Amen.
Amen. Thank you. That is sweet. Your turn. Jesus, please help to shrink all these tumors down. I also talked to Dr. Zakaria today, the oncologist, and he said I need to be stepping it up and taking the higher milligram of medicine. You know what that means? Mommy's going to be a little bit more sick, but he's absolutely right. I do need to step it up. The sad thing is I have to come back to this hospital tomorrow at 6:30 in the morning. Boo. Maybe Daddy will wake up with you in the morning.
Why?
I don't know. Because I'm supposed to come back here and get blood work. It stinks.
I'm cold.
Alright, let's get our stuff together. Rowan should be here in a second. I'm in the waiting room to get the PET scan. I guess I have to be in here for like 45 minutes. And Rowan and Lyric are in a different waiting room. I don't know if like the solution that they put in you is like, probably saying it wrong, but like radioactive or something. I don't know. I can't be around people at first. So that's kind of weird and interesting. So tired. I have to come back here at 6:30 in the morning again. It's exhausting. I can't wait for the weekend. And then my man like wants to hang out when he's on his way home right now. And I'm like, I want to see him, but I'm so tired. It sucks. I just pray that this PET scan is going to show a lot more shrinking, no new cancerous areas. Please, God. And I have to take the 14 milligrams tonight and really step it up with the medication. Just again, like my goals are just to have a really good diet, drink lots of water, and exercise more. And sleep more. I gotta figure out a way to sleep more for sure. I can do this. Anybody who's going through this can do it. Good morning. It is the next day. It's Friday. I am 26 minutes late to getting my labs. I just felt like I really needed the extra sleep. I took the higher milligram of Lenvima last night because the doctor told me that I need to. I really need to try to take the 14 milligrams. So I don't know. I needed a little bit of extra rest, and I figured it's the hospital. They can get me in. They have to get me in because I have an infusion later. So even if I have to sit here forever right now, I'm getting my labs. They're not going to cancel my infusion. Everything's going to be okay. But I've never been this late, and I feel really bad about it. It's just like I'm going to have so much time before I actually have to start work. I mean, yeah, because I don't have to start work until 8:30. But I can go to like Starbucks. Maybe I can get like a breakfast somewhere, a healthy breakfast. I really need to find like good hot spots. I do have to say though, this week has flown by. It is wild. James is needing to get Lyric up this morning, so I'm gonna have to call him very soon. Lyric has a field trip today, but since I just had to leave early and James was waking up early anyways, he's gonna get Lyric out to the bus, and I have to call to wake him up. I already tried to wake up Lyric right before I was leaving, and he was just tired, so I'm like, no, I'll just let him sleep. I put out his whole outfit, got his little lunch ready in his backpack. All right, I'm gonna run. Alright, well, I was recording a video when I first got out, and I have a patient advocate that called me because anytime I have like a billing amount left over or just anything I need throughout this whole cancer journey, Banner Aetna has been pretty good. They assigned me an advocate right away, and I literally just asked her about like anything. So there was some unpaid claims and some mix-up with the insurance. She's helping me take care of all of those. If there's any type of balance that is my responsibility, I can apply for a grant which Mia will just like pay for it. But it just makes me mad because one of the claims is the original PET scan, and in order for the PET scan to be scheduled, it has to be approved by insurance first. So if they approve the PET scan, then they have to pay for it, because that's the only way to schedule the PET scan is if it gets approved. So I don't know what the mix-up is here. I guess we received a letter saying that the Banner needed more information from me regarding the claims. So my advocate is so great. She already had talked to the insurance company. She had them on the line. Even though she's through Banner Aetna, she still had to call someone within the company to get this claim processed. So when she had called me, she already could merge the call. They were already there, and it's so nice. I don't have to sit there and wait on hold and go through that whole process. I think with my insurance, and I could be wrong because I'm still learning about this, but I have a $7,500 deductible. So I think that means I have to pay $7,500 out of pocket. And then after I meet that out-of-pocket cost, then Banner fully takes care of everything. So I think that's the insurance plan that I have right now. I could be saying it wrong, or I could have it like a little bit wrong. I should get clarity from this Rebecca, patient advocate of mine, because she's the one that could educate me, so I don't have any questions about like how my insurance works. She's so great. I found a piece of gum in my purse, and I'm so excited about it. I should have, like, I don't really feel like snacking when I get done with infusions. I don't feel good at all. But I took an anti-nauseous pill and before I left the hospital, and then I found the gum. So before I had the infusion, I also met with a nutritionist today. It's getting on my last nerve meeting with nutritionists or talking to anybody really within Mayo about, you know, can you eat sugar? And it's almost like they're trying to promote like eating sugar. And I just don't agree with it. First of all, I think it's so unhealthy for anybody to have anything that has sugar in it. It just really is, health-wise. Fruit has enough sugar in it already, and that's like packed with vitamins, and really, in my opinion, the only type of sugar that you should be putting into your body. But that's just my opinion. Am I perfect at that? No, because it's like very impossible. Mostly everything is made with sugar, honestly. It is extremely hard. Unless you're buying like raw vegetables, meat, that kind of thing. But any like pre-made snacks, when you're walking through the grocery store trying to find food, a lot of it's going to have sugar in it. It's unfortunate. It sucks. But the nutritionist was just like, oh, that's a myth. You can have sugar when you have cancer. It doesn't affect you any differently. And that is just a myth that they say that, you know, sugar fuels cancer. I don't know. I don't know if I believe that. Or I just don't believe in the thought of it. Because I think, and I'm the kind of person that I need that strong motivation. I need you to be like, you need to do this, Erica. It's for your health. It's for your kids. Like, take this seriously. I'm that kind of person. Like, I want you to tell me what to do. I love that. And it's got to be good advice. Like, I want these nutritionists to be like, do not have any sugar. You're eating too much carbs. Cut out the carbs. Like, I want to be the best version of myself. And, you know, but whatever, that's their opinion. So now I'm like craving banana bread. And I hate when I have these meetings with the people at Mayo, and they're like, you can have a sugar Christmas cookie if you want. You can have this. And I'm like so irritated because I don't want them to tell me that. I want them to try to get me to the point where I'm as healthy as I possibly can be. This traffic jam right now on the freeway is so wild. I don't know why there's so much traffic. It sucks. But yeah, I was like falling asleep at the infusion. They've been putting me like in the same room surrounded by like a lot of people, and honestly it's just like my preference. I don't prefer to like vlog like that, so you know. And honestly I didn't even feel like talking at a certain point. Like I didn't want to even look at my phone. I started off scrolling on my phone a lot, and then I was like, I didn't have the energy. I was starting to get a lot of anxiety. So I was just kind of like sitting there quietly, deep in my thoughts. A couple of the other people were actually getting like a real chemo infusion where they have to sit there for hours. And then I just felt like, gosh, I'm such a baby right now with this little immunotherapy. You know, complaining that I don't feel good or whatever. But, you know, I didn't feel good. I don't know. So yeah, I kind of just go off of like what I'm feeling, and at that moment I just wanted to sit and not be on my phone or anything, just sit there with my thoughts. And I kind of was having bad thoughts, honestly. So I think it is nice to like give yourself something to do so you don't think about that. But I just had like an overwhelming feeling of like, damn, I'm sick with cancer. Because a lot of times lately I've been feeling like myself. I mean, I don't think you really feel like yourself 100%. That you're always like just less energy, feeling crappier when you have like cancer in general. Or maybe it's a stage cancer that I have, or maybe it's like the chemo pills that I take every day and the side effects from that. But other than that, you can still like go about your day, feel pretty normal. I could feel, if I can like go until 10 o'clock at night without like literally needing to lay down because I'm so sick, then I'm thriving in life and I can get through my day just fine. That's what I mean by that. So I've been feeling pretty normal lately, and this just kind of like knocked me back into reality. Like, no, you're not normal, and you do have cancer, that you have to be like so freaking careful. You just have to be so careful. Like, I can't slip up in my treatment. I've got to stay on top of it. I got to load this milligrams on. After the PET scan yesterday, I am taking this seriously. So I'm trying to like pre-think about, and I didn't prepare. I keep forgetting to prepare. Like, I should have been at the store getting more saltine crackers. But altogether, I've spent about $230 this last week on groceries. So I think we're good. The 14-year-old doesn't live with us anymore because he was just being bad. So he had to go back to his mom's. I really hope that he can get his life together because he's going down a really bad road. It sucks. It really sucks. I have to pee again. I've had to pee so much. They gave me like a mini Diet Coke there. It was so good. I wish I had a Diet Coke, some saltines to go home to. When I really, really don't feel good, I love to eat cheese pizza. I don't have any of that. But that's the thing, is like I'm trying to think in advance, what can I do that's healthy, like when I get home. Joy Bus gave me some yogurts that actually looked good. The rest of their food, it looks like a little bit questionable. I don't really enjoy it that much, honestly. So, I don't know. My neighbor that holds the food for me, though, her dad has cancer, and she dropped off some of the meals to him, and he loved them. So, I'm going to get him connected with this company, or he can take the meals that I don't like. At least they're being put to good use. hopefully I don't feel sick tomorrow. But the last couple times I've done the immunotherapy, I felt really crappy for like a couple days, so that sucks. Good morning, vlog. I just woke up. It's Saturday. It's the day after my infusion. I will tell you what number infusion that was later. I really didn't mention it because honestly I lost track. If I could take a guess, I wanted to say like number 9. But I don't know for sure. But I'll tell you guys later. So I woke up with a pretty good attitude today. I was like, you know what? I am going to get out of bed. The kids' care is only open until 12 at the gym today. Like I literally just woke up. Kids' care is open until 12, so that means you have to get there by 11 if you want to do an hour workout. So I will be going to the gym. It is 7:54, so I have plenty of time to like wake up and get ready. And I just want to make sure I go to the gym before the daycare is closed because my guy's not going to be home until later. And if I wait until later, I will end up not going because by that time I just like want to go to bed. So it's really nice that I just have I'm really motivated this morning. I have a good attitude and we are gonna slay this day. I can't believe I just said that, but yes, that's what we're going to do. I don't know what is happening. I have like a little bit of a runny nose. Contacts are in check. So I don't understand my doctor. He like says the weirdest things. So the breathing thing. He's like, well, the medication, Lenvima wouldn't cause you to have like the congestion or breathing issues. That only is coming from your asthma. I don't believe him, you guys, because even today I woke up, I think it's like my eye is burning. It's a combination of like the Keytruda with the Lenvima because I woke up today and I'm super congested, but I don't feel like straining to talk today, so I didn't do my steroid inhaler. I need to check with Fry's. The doctor called in the inhaler there, so hopefully my insurance, it will be cheaper. Hi, good morning, Weepy. Hello. Good morning. Oh, that was so sweet. My little son's so cute. It's so funny because we just love each other so much. So when we don't see each other for a minute, even when he's sleeping, and then he wakes up, we get so excited to see each other again. Or when I come home from work, I'm like, yay, my baby. And he gets all excited about it. But genuinely, that is how I feel because I just love my little kids so much. So I'm being a wuss and still haven't looked at the PET scan results. Why do I do this to myself? I just don't want it to ruin my day if it's something bad. If I could take a guess, I would say there's little progress on there. Nothing new, but only a little bit of progress this time. Because this time around, I really was only on the 10 for majority of the time. I also slipped up a couple times with sugar related items. I'm still gonna be preaching that, you guys. Don't have sugar when you are on cancer, when you have cancer. I just think it's better safe than sorry. I feel like it's one of those things where like the medical team is just, they don't have enough research to back it. I feel like it's the evidence is there. Why, like, You know, food is a lot different now. And I feel like that has a lot to do with why a lot more people are getting cancer. It's something that I personally believe in. And I think doctors are just being taught that that's not a thing. But it is. It's just another way for the economy or the higher up people, whoever that is. Because I'm not even going to say it's the president. I think that there's something way more powerful going on. And the president's kind of just like a guinea pig, in my opinion. I usually don't even go off on politics because I have better things to do in my day. My guy, on the other hand, yeah, my guy, on the other hand, he like loses sleep over what's going on in the world. And right when I was trying to go to bed the other night, he went on a huge tangent, and I was like, damn it, just shut up and go to sleep, is what I was thinking. He just was, I don't even want to repeat. If you saw his Instagram feed, though, you would be, like, disturbed. Some of the stuff that shows up there, because he has a disturbed mind. That's why that happens. Weird. That's so weird. I really want to get, like, a pinky eyeshadow. Last time I took my son with me to Ulta, it was a nightmare. I was so mad at him. He had rubbed makeup on my little backpack purse and the back of my white shirt. Little jerk. So I can't take him with me. But I love like pink toned eyeshadow on me, and I haven't held that in a minute. Yeah. Okay.
I want your phone.
Oh, Bill. He wants my phone, guys. Did you hear that? He's gonna get mad because I'm not gonna let him have it. I like my phone when I'm getting ready. When I'm done with my makeup, you can have it. It's too boring sitting here in silence when I'm trying to do my makeup. He's always throwing fits when he doesn't get what he wants. It sucks. But I don't care. I'm not gonna give him what he wants. Do you want to go to the trampoline park today? Too. I'm excited. There's going to be a lot of people there today because it's Saturday. I liked it better last time when there was nobody really there because we got to play basketball together, huh? Because usually everybody's hogging up the basketballs.
Lamborghini racing and McLaren.
And you guys, guess what we did last night? I'm talking to my vlog. We went to get an orange Lamborghini last night for this kid at CVS, didn't we? No. I'm talking to the vlog.
Mom, I need it.
No. When I'm done with my makeup, I'm almost done.
I'm trying to...
You're trying to do something?
No, I'm doing it all the way up.
What are you trying to do?
Try to raise, but that's all.
So I gotta fill up the pool today. It's leaking, and I want to try to start getting the pool summer ready. We've had a really bad issue with our pool. Last year we weren't even able to use it at all. But my guy's friend, one of his good friends that he's been talking to again lately, he is a pool guy. And so I am super excited that we have somebody that can help us with our pool finally, once and for all. And his advice was, oh my gosh, this infusion I think is what. I think that's why I'm stuffy. But anyways, I'm gonna fill up the pool with water today and put some chemicals in it. And that was his advice to us, was he needs to see what the issue is with the whole system, and there wasn't enough water in it to even be able to turn on like the pool vacuum, because I don't know if something's leaking. To me, it seems like there definitely is something leaking. So that's going to be the problem with why the vacuum hasn't been working correctly in the first place. I know that it is, because I've spent a lot of time looking into this pool situation. Look, I'm almost done. I'm putting on my mascara.
And then after that...
Yeah, give me 5 minutes, okay?
No, 1 more.
Dude, this kid fights me for my phone. It's so annoying. There's 4 cell phones you could... He thinks he can talk crap when he doesn't get his way. Well, guess what? Now he's not getting my phone at all. It's so hard to have kids, you guys. It really is. They'll just kill your good vibe you have going right off the bat. And then just be like a little jerk all day. I really need mascara, but I have gone to Old Town Sephora to buy mascara like 4 or 5 different times and had to return it because it sucks. So what I do is I use that normal mascara, and then I usually take a waterproof mascara, because the normal mascara gets on the eyelashes evenly. If you just put waterproof mascara on by itself, it's usually gonna be like clump your eyelashes together right off the bat. My nose is running. Thank you for saying sorry. Okay, so yeah, I put the waterproof over it, but my mascaras are drying up, so they're not working good. If you guys know of any good mascaras, please let me know. Let me see. What do you have to say today, bud? You're sorry to mommy? Okay. Yeah, because we're gonna have a good day, right? We're gonna do fun stuff today. I know, but I said that I was using it right now. And I don't like when you act naughty. I don't feel like you deserve privileges then. Ooh, thank you. Ooh, I kind of like that lighting too. I have a little smudge and I don't want to go back, but this is what happens. What's the matter? You can't find the controller? Okay, I can help you. He's in there throwing a fit because he wants my phone. I can't wait for this kid to get his own cell phone, but like, he has a bunch of them. He just wants the iPhone, which is so dumb. This kid takes over my life. Like, he's out there listening to this TV way too freaking loud in my room. And it's like, get out of here. You have your own TV in your own room. So, I don't understand. Like, I know he likes to be close to me. I love that, but when he's acting like such a bratty and I want to do something for myself, then in that moment it sucks. Okay, I think that's good. It's a wrap. I just gotta straighten up my hair. Yes? He pulled up what? Okay. So what about it?
He's gonna drive to the race, and then I'm gonna race cars with a Lambo, and I'm a cleaner. So can I have the phone now?
You need to race on this?
Yeah.
Fine, you can have it for just a few minutes
No,
only.
it's gonna take a long.
Only if by the time I'm done getting ready, we could go to the gym. Do you...
I don't want to go.
Yes, we didn't go yesterday. We could go
To the kids' gym.
the cool gym that you like. The other gym's cool too because it's daytime and they're not closing it down.
Hold on.
Okay, what? But that's the deal. If I give you the phone, we could go to the gym when I'm done getting us ready.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, only if I can have an hour. Have an hour, Mom?
It's 9:02.
Have an hour?
Sure. How does so much time pass by? I just don't understand because it's like 10 o'clock now. I'm gonna show you guys what it's been like brushing my teeth. So the oncologist also said, oh, that's not a side effect of the medication to have bleeding in your mouth. You could get sores from the lymphedema, maybe that could cause some bleeding, but I don't know. I have a dentist appointment so they could target where the bleeding is exactly coming from. But let's see what happens. It's right back here. And it feels really sore. Oh, I actually don't have blood coming out right now. That is so crazy. Okay, there was no blood, which never happens, I promise you. I'm also using this toothpaste. I think I've showed you guys before. This is for prescription strength toothpaste for sensitive teeth. So this is like prescription only, but it is a preventative toothpaste as far as for cavities and stuff like that. So I'm just gonna use one of these cotton balls to dry off my face. I don't know why I don't ever do this, but it's just close by. That was so weird though, because usually when I brush my teeth, the whole sink is like filled with blood. It's so crazy. Maybe my mouth is healing. I did make us a little breakfast though. So I made scrambled eggs, ham cut up, and I cut up some strawberries, and then I made one blueberry waffle. I had mine with like no syrup on it, and then Lyric, he had sugar-free syrup, but it was a really good breakfast. So I should be all ready to go to the gym now. I am just going to put on my tennis shoes and my gym bag's ready to go. And I think I'm going to go to the gym that he likes to go to. It's a little bit farther, but yeah, we do have to get going because the kids' hair closes. This is going to be the busiest time at the gym. I think everybody likes to sleep in on Saturdays and then just go when they feel like going, you know, when they get up. So this is a busy time, which totally sucks. I haven't gone to the farther location in a while because they were like remodeling stuff, but my son enjoys that one more. So we're just going to go get it done. God, I'm in the car and I'm so sick all of a sudden. I feel like I'm gonna throw up and I cannot keep my eyes open. Like I'm going home right now. I'm gonna die. I went to the gym. That was nice. We went to a thrift store and I found a whole pair of black little Adidas shorts. I was in a shopping mode. I don't know. Then I went to Once Upon a Child to sell Lyric's clothes because they don't fit him. Like he's had a huge growth spurt. And I've been drinking tons of water, but I'm super dehydrated right now and just all of a sudden so sick. I feel so much better now that I am home. And we got some cute things. I Once Upon a Child. They still haven't texted me to tell me like everything's ready to be picked up. Hopefully they wanted a lot of clothes because I bought him some stuff. It cost $73. So yeah, hopefully I brought like a huge bag of clothes with me and like a lot of his shoes. So hopefully they will take some stuff. I'm drinking Sprite again because I don't have an appetite right now. I felt kind of sicky. I feel super productive though. I'm so glad I went to the gym and I even took you guys along with me. That was like a big deal. The old gym that I used to go to, I actually feel way more comfortable there. So that will be a good place for me to like record some workout content. And I think tomorrow I'm gonna do like a full body workout. So we just found out that our neighbors that we're good friends with are moving and they're gonna be moving out by next Friday. So sad. I do really like our neighbors here, so I'm sure we'll keep in touch with them because my fiance's kids are like good friends with their kids. So hopefully we can keep in touch. It's crazy how things change so quickly, and it is sad. I didn't think that they would be moving anytime soon. So my son went over there because they have a 3-year-old and Lyric just likes to play with Brixton. He's really sweet with him and he likes to go jump on their trampoline. So he went over there for a minute. Even though I feel kind of bad, I'm like telling her, like, you must be so busy packing, so I don't want him to stay over there for too long. But I need to get some stuff done around here. James did have like this whole house cleaned yesterday, so I want to make sure keep it clean. I'm being such a bad girl today. I'm going to drink another Sprite. Well, I shared this last one with my son. I gave him half. But I am just nauseous. Like, I don't feel like eating today at all. I just am going to drink some Sprite, and I don't know. Sometimes it's good to just fast anyways. I'm going to take one of my ondancetrons so I can get to feeling better. This is just, the reality of like after your infusion, you just don't feel good. It could have been worse. I mean, in the car just a second ago, I really felt like I was gonna die. So I wish I could get a massage. I have an acupuncture appointment coming up, but I wish I could have like my insurance pay for a massage. It would be so amazing. Oh, I'm sore. I stopped by this Hubbard Family Swim School. It's by the gym. On my way out because, they have swimming lessons there. And summer's coming up. I really want my son to know how to swim without the floaties, especially if anything were to happen to me. I just want to trust that whoever would be taking care of my son, like, I don't want him to ever drown or anything like that. So I want him to be prepared and know how to swim. He said he doesn't want to do the class. I don't know why. He said because they wouldn't let him jump in the pool, which is probably true. They teach him about safety, and each session is $29.50. So you can do one session, or I think you could just do one session. Actually, that's a good question. But anyways, they teach you how to like float on top of the water, and then swimming by yourself without the floaties. So, that's so crazy. Ages 2 to 5 months, free. One-time $40 joining fee. That's crazy. Ages 6 to 35 months, $29.50 a session. Yeah. So it's like 30, like 120 a month. That's kind of a lot. I don't know. Maybe I would just do it like per session. I wouldn't want to like commit to going every single Saturday too, because sometimes we're like busy and things change. So it might be worth it just to take me to a session every once in a while. I really want to sign my son up for some like activities coming up, because I think it's really important, especially at his age. So I'm thinking I gotta look into like when the soccer sign up is. But let me run through this house, because actually I think church is at 3:00 in an hour, and I really want to try to go to it. So let me see how much I can accomplish. I have to do this so quickly. I can't remember what the church time is. I need to look. But I wanted to say it's around like 3:00. I think there might be a later one as well tonight. But I have to plan in advance about 30 minutes to get there and to be ready and all that. So I don't know if I'm going to be making this one. I think there's also a later one that's like 6:30, but that is definitely my goal today, is to get to church. And then I also wanted to go to the library because my son has to read for scoops. So we have like 4 books that we need to read this weekend, and I ran out of books for him. I think you can technically read the same book more than once, but it's just kind of boring. And it's hard to get him to focus on wanting to read. But if you read 100 books in the year, then he will get to go to the 100 party at the end of the year. And it's like an ice cream party. I want him to be a part of that because I want him to like have a goal, an academic goal, and reach that and be like more advanced than the other kids as far as that goes. So it would be a big accomplishment for him, and it would teach him a really good lesson. I'm gonna straighten out this bed. I just got back again from picking up the clothes from Once Upon a Child. They actually wanted quite a bit of this stuff, so I think I've ended up spending like $25 there altogether. Ooh, I did get these really cute Nike sandals. Let me show you. Well, that was weird. I have no idea where they are. They're probably out in the car, so I'll have to go grab them. But they're super cute, and they're actually like $20. I mean, you can get a really good discount on kids' shoes. What is happening with my hair? Ooh. You can get a really good discount on kids' shoes, but they were still $20. But yeah, it's just such a good trade. I took like a huge black garbage bag full of clothes there. They did take about half of it, and then I got like a ton of new clothing items. And then my neighbor also gave me some stuff that was her son's that will fit Lyric down the road. It's still too big, but I always appreciate clothes like from friends. That's so nice. And I hope we do stay in contact with our friends. These neighbors really have seen the ins and outs of like all of James and I's fights, which is not a good thing because it's like, you know, you want your friends to respect you, and it's just like totally uncalled for, the fights that we've had before and involved them. But it's greatly appreciated just to be able to be yourself and have people be there for you. I wish we were closer, but we get together every so often. I still consider them a friend. So, you know, I'm just used to doing like my own thing a lot, and I know she is too. So it is all good, but I'm just sad that they're leaving. Super sad. I am so tired. In fact, I could easily take a nap right now. I think that's why every time I go to like get in the car, I start to fall asleep. It would be so nice to just take like a little power nap right now. But I'm just gonna chill and just have a chill rest of the night.